Okay, so I've been scrolling through Netflix for the past couple of weeks during this quarantine, and I have been either watching the animes I dropped or I've been watching new animes and stuff like that. And it's just one particular genre that I really love and I will never stop loving, and that is mecha. Mecha animes are so unique. It's like it's like Transformers, but it's people in robots. It's people in like giant robots that is fighting other people in giant robots. But it's very similar to like Transformers. And top three, well, it was two mecha animes I really loved and adored. One was Gundam and one was Neon Genesis Evangelion. Now it's this third one that I just got introduced to, and I finished that show in one day. Yes, literally one day. And it was called Gurren Lagann. Now, that show is on my number one spot in my top three mecha animes. It's that, then Gundam, and then Neo Genesis. But they don't have like a certain spot. They just sit up there like the top three best mecha anime shows I ever watched in my life. And I just finished Gurren Lagann literally yesterday, or like the day before, I think. No, yesterday. And that show was just amazing. It basically takes place where it's a world where everybody got chased down to underground. All the humans got chased down to underground by these huge robots called Gurrens or Laganns, either one. And they just basically big robots that have been taken over by beastmen, which are like a different race of people. And the surface, as what they call it, is basically owned by the Beastmen and the Spiral King. And they had this whole adventure of the main character Simone and his friend Yoko and Kamina has, they gained an alliance, and they made their own robots or stole their own robots and make them to their own to go rival with the Spiral King. Then there was a time skip where they was all in their primes. All of them was like teenagers and higher ups in the government and stuff like that. And it was just amazing. It was an amazing show. I loved it so much because the same creators that made Gurren Lagann is the same ones that made Kill la Kill. Like, if you watch Gurren Lagann, it has like, it's some animation in it that looks similar to Kill la Kill's, and it gave me the vibes of Kill la Kill a lot. But like, both the animation of Kill la Kill and Gurren Lagann is amazing, but Gurren Lagann is a little bit higher than Kill la Kill, because Gurren Lagann I think came out after Kill la Kill. But anyway, the show Gurren Lagann was so amazing. Now, during the end, it was two movies, but I haven't seen them yet. But basically, one of them was basically like a remake of what happened at the end of Gurren Lagann of the show. And the show is very short. It's 27 episodes in the season. But in the 27 episodes, a lot has happened in the show. You basically follow the story of Simon and his friends, of how they got more precise, more smarter, more how they gained a lot of knowledge of this world of Gurren Lagann. And basically, Simone is basically the key of humanity. Basically, he had this necklace called, I guess, a spiral. Yeah, it's called the spiral, and it's basically the key of humanity. Like, it's the strongest thing in the universe, and he holds it in his hands. And he ended up being like the higher up. He ended up being in charge of the whole government. And the time skip, everybody ended up being in the higher ups that was in the Diagurin gang, which is the gang that Kamina made. And spoilers if you haven't seen it, but Kamina died a long time ago before the time skip, and it was very sad. But now they live on, and now they had to fight a whole nother, like, a multi-dimensional god level like person, and it was just amazing. The designs of the robots, the designs of the characters, the animation, the fights was all amazing. I just can't stop thinking about it. And plus the soundtrack, it was this one song called Roll Roll Fight the Power. That song was amazing, and they played it every time they fight, or every time, you know, it was an inspirational speech. They played it every time. And I'm not even gonna lie, every time I seen Kamina after he died, when he died, and then after he died, every time I seen him, it made me drop a tear. I'm not even gonna lie, it made me drop a tear. He was great. He was an inspiration to everybody in the team, and everybody carried his spirit all the way down to the line until they got old. The whole show is just phenomenal. It's amazing. The animation is flawless. I'm giving it so much praise because I've never seen a mecha show this good. I mean, Neo Genesis and Gundam was good for their time, but for Gurren Lagann's time, it's perfect. You know, every animation, any type of animation in any anime that's in like any era, it could go along with that era. So, you know, like for example, Neo Genesis animation is good for their era because it came out in 1995. Then Gundam animation was good for their era, and then Gurren Lagann, which is next, that came out, you know, the animation is good for their era. But it was just so amazing. The show was just amazing. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. It was just amazing. So that was my review. That was basically my review of this beautiful show, beautiful mecha show. It's so amazing. I'm just saying. But that was it. That was my review for the show overall. I suggest you watch it. If you like mechas, or if you just like robots, period, then go watch the anime. It's very good. It's amazing. And I will have my Chainsaw Man Part 2 coming out soon, so stay tuned for that. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Drazart out.
Yeah.